What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back for another video. And this video is just gonna be me talking about what the heck this team's gotta do this offseason when it comes to free agents and the draft. Because they're my three favorite times of the year when it comes to football coming up. Oh, actually four, I guess. You have the Super Bowl. That's always fun, you know? Because then the off season starts right after that. You got the schedule being released. That's going to be fun, you know? Talk about the schedule, you know, whatever. And then you got free agency. That's always fun, right? You know it's free agency when your phone blows up with alerts and you panic and run to your phone to check and see if it's your team possibly signing someone, and then you find out it's just your girlfriend and she wants to get freaky, but yet you're disappointed because you thought your team was gonna sign someone. But yeah, and of course after free agency you got the draft. Now good teams will fill out most of their holes in the draft and accommodate some other holes, smaller holes, starting roles mainly, you know, in free agency. It's kind of like an ice cream cone, you know. The ice cream itself is the draft, you know. If you like, if then sprinkles, that would be free agency, you know. Of course, some people actually have brought up this discussion: would free agency be better off if it was after the draft? That's a good question. That's a good question. Would it be better off if it was after the draft? I mean, I don't know. I like it now, but you know, whatever. But speaking of free agency, the Browns got 5 unrestricted free agents and 5 restricted free agents. We had 6 unrestricted, but we signed one. Jamie Collins, 4-year, like $50-some million deal, 26 guaranteed to stay at Cleveland Brown. That's good. He was one of our top priorities, and we got him signed, sealed, delivered. Yeah. Next is Terrell Pryor. He's definitely one of our next top priority. But the other free agents we got are Stephen Paya, defensive end, Britton Colquitt, punter, Austin Pastor, guard, although he played tackle most of the time last year, and Jordan Poyer, safety. I mean, the other 4 really don't matter. We could just as easily go and find a defensive end somewhere, a punter, a tackle. We even got tackles in house that we could put where Pastor was. Sean Coleman looked great when he played. I would honestly put Sean Coleman at starter. He's good. And of course Jordan Poyer, garbage. I would get rid of him. I would be fine if we let the other 4 guys walk. Terrell Pryor is really the only one I want us to keep. I mean, legit. Because, I mean, we need Terrell Pryor. He's a downfield threat. You know, he's just got all the good intangibles. Not to mention, he's a 1,000-yard receiver, and the Browns would be stupid to let him go. Now, I have heard that we're going to franchise tag him, so I don't know what's going to happen there. But with the $100 million that we got, we better sign this dude. Whether it's franchise tag or legit signing him to a legit deal, we got to get this thing done. We cannot let him hit free agency because that dude's agent's phone will blow up. You should see his Instagram comments and his Twitter. When that dude posts a tweet, look at the comments section. Look at the comments. Half the comments are people saying, "Dude, come to the Patriots. Come to the Eagles. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Come here. Come hither, Terrell Pryor. Come play for my team." No, he's playing for my team. Not yours, my team. You know, he's going to play for Hugh Jackson next year. I know that. Not your team. Okay? Okay. So really, we only keep one free agent, which I mean the other four I really don't care about. We signed Jamie Collins. As long as we sign Collins and Pryor, I'm good. I don't care about the others. Now, when it comes to restricted free agents, this is where it gets kind of tricky. Our five restricted free agents are Josh Gordon. Yes, he's still on the team technically. Marcus Burley, Isaiah Crowell, Glenn Winston, and Charlie Hewlett. Well, again, restricted free agents are different. The only way they can go to a different team is if they are given an offer sheet from that team. And the Browns have, I think, 7 days to match that offer. I'm pretty sure if they're not offered, I don't know what. I think they just become a legit free agent. I don't know what happens. We were faced with a situation when we had Alex Mack a few years ago. The Jags actually put out an offer sheet for him, but the Browns matched it. So that was good. Then, of course, he left in free agency. So we'll see what happens. But if there's anyone I want to keep, it would definitely be Crowell. Maybe Josh Gordon if he, is reinstated fully. And maybe Charlie Hewlett just because he's a long snapper. I don't even know how many long snappers are even out there. But yeah. So Gordon, Crowell, and Hewlett are the priorities when it comes to restricted free agents. The other two, Burley and Winston, bro, they're just depth. I don't even care. Especially Winston, he's trash. Now, when it comes to players that I think we should bring in, there's really two that come to mind the most, and that is Trumaine Johnson from the Rams and Kevin Zeitler from the Bengals. I mean, we could bring in a few other guys, but those are my two favorites. Trumaine, of course, played for Greg Williams over in LA. He knows the defensive system, and maybe he can help out our guys with getting accumulated to this system, And then Kevin Zeitler, he's just a really, really good guard. We need a guard. Maybe we can put him opposite of Joel Bitonio. Or maybe we can even put Thomas and Zeitler on the same side and move Bitonio to right guard. So really, our offensive line next year could very well, if we do indeed go after Zeitler and sign him, could be Thomas, Zeitler, or drafted center, either Posick, Elflein, or whoever, maybe even Orlowski from West Virginia, Bitonio, and maybe Sean Coleman. That'd be cool. But I have a feeling the Browns are going to be very, very aggressive in free agency. I mean, after all, they got the money now. $100 million in cap space. They better use almost all of it. I don't want to see this team sitting on their hands, letting all these good free agents go. I'm going to say two big-name free agents, Zeitler and Johnson, and then maybe a few mid-levels. Who knows who those guys will be. The cheap guys. Just go crazy with those guys, But we'll see what happens. But when it comes to the draft, I mean, obviously Myles Garrett number one, obviously, right? We need a pass rusher to put on the other side of Ogbah. Ogbah and Garrett on opposite defensive ends. That's pretty good. And then you have Shelton at nose tackle. And then I believe you could probably put Desmond Bryant at defensive tackle as well. But this is going to be a very, hopefully, active offseason for the Browns. Of course, signing Collins pretty much tells me that the culture has changed pretty much. It's changed for the better. Of course, we got a lot of money. We better sign Collins. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the Browns. Of course, right now they're at the Senior Bowl, practicing and getting ready for the game and everything. Seen a lot of good players in that Senior Bowl, like Cooper Kupp from Eastern Washington, wide receiver. Very impressive. I would not be mad if we drafted him like third or fourth round, maybe even I don't know about second round, but third or fourth, definitely. But yeah, Hopefully the Browns actually, are active, very aggressive. This should be a very awesome offseason. And I don't think I've done this in a while, but I'm actually going to do a Q&A. So if you guys got any questions that you would like to ask me, put them down in the comments section below, and I will answer them. I would prefer if they were be about sports, of course. Why not? I'm not really too comfortable, with the life questions, like where do you live, and all that crap. I don't want people knowing where I live. The only thing I'll tell you about where I live is I live in Cleveland, Ohio. That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying. Nothing else. I don't want these people exposing my information. You know. But legit, I live in Ohio. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. So if you guys got any questions about the Cavs, Indians, Browns, whatever, just ask them down below, and I'll respond to them in a video probably sometime in the next few days, either Sunday, whenever. Whenever I notice the questions stop coming in, I'll probably answer them soon after that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My next video will be my mock drafts, and those will be coming after the Senior Bowl, unless the Indians do anything else. By the way, the Indians signed Austin Jackson to a minor league deal. Whatever. They're signing a few guys. They're going to start signing guys to minor league deals. I don't even know if they're going to even make a big name deal like they did with Edwin. That's still awesome, though. We signed Edwin Encarnacion. We freaking signed Edwin Encarnacion. Oh, my God. I still cannot get over that. I get happy every time I think about it. But yeah, the Indian season's coming up. Cavs are in full swing, nearing the All-Star break. Wow. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Go Browns. Go Cavs. They're losing to the Kings 46-38 right now in the second quarter. They are not playing good at all right now. But whatever, I'm not really too worried right now. I'd rather have these guys play kind of like this, playing kind of half-assing it now, and then just go full throttle in the playoffs. Then go full throttle now, use up all your energy, as I think that was, who was that hit the three? Oh, Kyle Korver hit a three! Hey! I'd rather have kind of, go half now, than just go full speed now and wear themselves out for the playoffs, and then run out of energy, Because we all know how dangerous LeBron is in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure Andre Iguodala is still having flashbacks of that block in the finals. Man. But, yeah. Hopefully the Indians, improve. Maybe make a World Series run this year, I just hope the Browns get freaking better. Better than, 3 or 4 wins, and I'll be happy. Somewhat. But we'll see. But, yeah, Crazy Dog 99. Go Browns. Screw the Steelers, Bengals, and Ratbirds. And I'm out.